What if the person that you love is lying to you and you don't even know it? We're going to get into it. Let's get it. Welcome. First of all, welcome. This is Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, here to lead the conversation in important events and topics that are shaping today's society. Join the conversation and follow us wherever you get your audio podcasts. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for our video podcasts, YouTube exclusive content, and our YouTube memberships. Like, rate, review, comment, share. Share with your friends, share with your family, hell, even share with your enemies. On today's episode, it's the Sibling Happy Hour. I'm here with my sis, Jay Andrea. We're going to be dilly-dallying a little bit, and then we're going to be talking about love, trust, and betrayal. And then we're going to be playing a sibling game that's either going to lead to us being closer or the show being over. But that's enough of the intro. Let's get to the show. What up, sis?
What up, brother?
I can't call it. Yo, we live in the studio.
Live and in color.
So the name of the studio is
Dynastia Studios.
Dynastia Studios. It's in Virginia. We're filming here on location. This is a opportunity that presented itself with my sister being in town, and we were able to bring this to you guys together. I am spitting, and it's going to show up on the HD camera.
It's not, you're not spitting.
I saw the spit fly out of my mouth.
Oh, well, then everybody's going to see that.
Everybody's going to see it. Our brother is also in the studio. He is not going to pop up on screen.
No.
But he's going to be in the background. Probably you might hear his voice because he's going to make some comments or something like that.
I hope not.
Why you hope he doesn't?
I don't know. Because you never know what he's going to say.
No, it might bring some new levity to the show.
Okay, well, we're doing this for a specific reason.
Yes, we are. I mean, I said it already. We're celebrating 250 episodes.
I don't remember. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say it.
I think I said it in the intro, didn't I?
Yeah, but I mean, this is the.
Yeah, we in the first segment.
We in dilly dally. I thought you would say more about why we're at Dynastia Studios.
So this is our 250th episode.
Yeah.
A lot of podcasts don't make it this far.
They really don't.
We stuck through it. We stuck through it because, quite frankly, I won't allow us to quit. That's
actually really accurate. Yes.
That's the reason. Yeah. I won't allow us to quit. We done started something, and we're going to finish it. What that finish is, the hell if I know, but we're here right now.
Yeah, because I've tried to kind of worm my way out of it.
You have definitely tried.
Yeah.
You come here with minimal effort, but you did drive us here today.
I did. So that was my contribution.
That's your contribution. But in all honesty and in all realness, I want to thank everybody. Even if you haven't been rocking with us from the first episode, and if you haven't been rocking with us from the first episode, we thank you because them first episodes were trash.
They were trash, full basura.
And I'm not even talking about like just the audio. I'm talking about when we switched the video.
Yeah.
They look like we have really advanced our presentation.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of the presentation that we now present. It's given more professional.
It's given real professional. It's given 250 episodes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like we're doing good. This is fun. Like,
being here is fun. It's a little nerve-wracking.
I don't know why. It's just a conversation between siblings like we do every week.
Yeah, but it's like when we do it like remote, like there's a comfort. It's home court.
Well, because you're in your house.
Right. We're playing an away game right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But this is doper. Doper isn't a word. More dope.
Well, dope in itself is not really a word.
No, I think it's in the dictionary.
Is dope in the dictionary? We'll have our producer. Okay. All right.
You heard our brother's
there
voice.
You go. There you go.
Everybody's been like, when is your brother going to be on the show? He just pops up on the show.
He is way too important to be on the show. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, we the two idiots is just throwing ourselves out there for everybody to laugh and joke. But no, seriously, like we wouldn't be here without y'all. Like, we could
100%.
still be here just because of my ego and the fact that I don't like quitting anything, but we wouldn't be where we are as far as the podcast progressing. We're monetized on YouTube, baby. That's because of y'all.
Big time.
That's because
Yes.
of y'all. I mean, yes, we're creating the content. Y'all are watching the content. Do y'all know what that feels like to put something out there and it gets received? Over 20,000 people are following us on YouTube.
Yep.
We get well over multiple thousand downloads, audio each month. Like, that's dope.
Yeah.
And y'all are not just watching the main show. Y'all are watching the YouTube exclusives. Y'all are watching the clips. Y'all are leaving comments. Some I don't let be put on because y'all.
Some of y'all get out of pocket. Like, let's listen. We not celebrities, okay? Is this my camera? We not celebrities, so I will clap back in the comments. So just so you know, some of y'all get out of pocket, but the rest of y'all, seriously, like this, I have to second what you're saying because, yeah, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be in this beautiful studio. We wouldn't be doing a lot of the stuff that we're doing with the show without the support of everybody out there. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like, for real. Thank you. One person I don't want to give a thank you to is the current president. Now, we're going to make a lot of this show light.
Yes.
But we're recording the show on a day that it was announced that he is going to unleash, and I'm using that word specifically, unleash the National Guard onto DC streets and take command of MPD, this Metro Police Department, and basically occupy the city.
Yeah.
Now, I was in a group chat with some friends, and they were like, these YNs is wilding out.
Yeah.
And I would say it is, but the statistics show that crime is down.
Like 30% as far as from what I've read. Yes.
It's not Baghdad, what he tried to claim.
No.
He tried to claim that it was Colombia, narco trafficking. He's stuck in the 80s.
Yeah.
He thinks Bogota and Medellin is literally still, Pablo Escobar is still running things. And you've been.
Well, he's never progressed past like 1988. Not his style, his interior decorating tastes. Nothing about him has progressed past like 88. So I get that. And plus, that's probably the last time he actually read a newspaper or watched news that wasn't 100% geared towards him. But yeah, what he's doing right now, what he announced today, is he's going to be deploying about 800 National Guard. He's basically federalizing our police force in the district. It's extremely unsettling, of course. This is probably the only time he did his job right, which is he notified Congress appropriately, which means he's got 30 days. Unless they step in and curtail it, but he can do this for the next 30 days. So basically the only thing we could say is y'all stay safe out there.
Didn't do it for January 6th.
No.
Didn't do it for January 6th.
No.
But right now he wants to do it. And then what other cities did he name that he was going to do this to? Chicago, New York, Baltimore, which, by the way, Baltimore's homicide rate has dropped significantly since the new mayor has taken over and instituted social programs to give something not only the kids can do, but people in the community can do. Because when you introduce social programs and things for people to do, things that give people hope, they won't turn to crime. It's a simple concept, but I guess if you've been rich your entire life and been handed everything to you, even when you bankrupt your companies multiple times, you get bailed out by overseas banks that got shady dealings, then you know that you can get away with anything. And that's all you know. You don't even know any other part of life. And any other part of life to you is just trash.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's talking about there's a bunch of criminals and degenerates and stuff in the district. The data is not showing that. This is clearly just something he's going after democratic cities, democratic strongholds. This is straight out of the fascist playbook. So stay woke.
Even though statistically, red states still commit more crimes.
I don't know the data on that.
I looked it up. Statistically,
Okay.
now, when you can, numbers don't ever lie, but you can play with the numbers to make them make your case.
Well, they tried that on the jobs report. It ain't work.
My man came out there with them charts. He said, look at the chart, holding the chart upside down. I was like, what am I looking at?
Right.
And he just held it up and just nodded his head. I was like, bruh, what are you doing right now?
Yeah.
Yo, that man is straight comedy. And the press conference today, when they had, what's her name, Janine Pereiro?
Oh, God.
What's her name?
Yeah, I think that's it. Janine Pirro. Yeah.
Janine Pereiro?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Janine Pereiro, when she was up there, that looked like an SNL sketch. You know, this upcoming Saturday,
Yeah, because it's a joke.
they're going to replay the whole thing.
Yeah, verbatim.
And Pete Hegstad, what his name? Hegstad?
I don't know these people. It's a cavalcade of D-list right-wing celebrities. I don't know. I don't know any of these people, but except for dumbass Pam Bondi. That's it. But other than that, yeah, I mean, so there will be National Guard deployed in the city. ICE has already been here and conducting raids. Yeah, all thing, guys, this is not gonna be a sprint. It's gonna be a cross country race. So just, I don't have any advice, to be honest with you.
My advice is this. This is my camera right here. My advice is this. We got 250 episodes. Just go listen to the other 249. Even if you've heard them and watch them again, because you're going to need some joy in your life to deal with this pain. And we bring a lot of joy. What we haven't talked about.
Honestly, by the time you finish, midterms will be here.
By the time I finish what?
By the time y'all finish watching all 249 episodes, the midterms will be here.
Yeah, because that's at least 249 to 250 hours.
Right.
And that's not even including the YouTube exclusives.
Yeah, if you go ahead, go watch all our content, and then the midterms will be here before you know it.
You know how y'all binge stuff? Binge our stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of watching that murder mystery, go ahead and crack a smile. We talk about serious stuff every now and then, too.
Well, nah, I'm not going to give up First 48. I'm not going to give that up.
Nah, you can
but
give up.
Everybody, that's on Hulu, so y'all can check that out. But everybody.
Jay, we often talk about this, just going back to 250 episode, because I said I wanted to bring that up with Trump, but the rest of this is going to be really self-centered. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're celebrating ourselves.
Yeah.
And you. Celebrating ourselves and you. What to you has been a moment in us recording this show that will be memorable? Because we're not going to do the show forever. One day, we're going to be old and decrepit.
Yeah.
And you're going to look back upon the time of us doing this show, whatever number that we eventually get to.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a moment that you just like, nah, that was funny, that was fun, or that was a dope conversation?
There are really so many. I don't know that I have like one specific one. We talked about a lot of good. Honestly, anytime you give me the space to just kind of go off.
Yeah, you be going off.
Those are the most fun times that I have.
I don't remember what we were talking about, but it was the time that so many people reached out and was like, y'all are good, because we got into it on one show.
Yeah.
And what y'all don't understand is that we get into it often.
Yeah.
See, off air, on the last bunch of stuff that we recorded, I said, hey, you going to quit calling me out. You're going to quit calling me out on
Stop
stuff all the time.
Stop doing stuff that I have to call you out on.
I was like, look, I don't like this because you're trying to say that everything that I talk about is about me. And I'm like, no, I'm bringing it. I'm telling the story.
Yeah.
But I'm
because
bringing
you always got a story.
I always got a story.
Yeah.
And I got 1,000,001 stories a day. People calling me, talking about, here's something that you can talk about in 250 episode. And I'm like, cool. You said you got a lot of stuff. And they gave me one suggestion.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's not even stuff.
That's not even a segment. That's not even a part of a segment.
That's not even a couple stuff.
I don't really think people realize how challenging it is to get up and talk for an hour and keep it engaging.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's not easy. And so there was a time that me and you got into it, and people were reaching like, are y'all good? I was like, hell yeah, me and my sister, we cool as a fan.
Yeah.
Like, our brother is in here. He's not going to put himself on camera, but we all get into it.
Yeah.
But our parents kind of raised us to challenge, back up what you're saying.
Yes.
If you can't back up what you're saying, you don't have no right to say it.
Right.
Go defend your argument. If you can't defend it, go research it. Then come back and defend your argument.
Yeah.
And because that's the way that we interact, we ain't never going to have no problem.
No.
We ain't never going to have no problem.
We're not going to always agree on stuff. And I think that's when the best content comes out, is when we don't agree.
Yeah. Because people accuse us of always agreeing. I'm like, no, our conversations are a lot more nuanced than that. If you listen to us, we might agree on some things, but we don't agree on everything.
No. I mean, we're going to agree on a lot. We're siblings. We have a very similar value and belief system. So
almost.
We're going to agree on a lot of things.
We're going to get into it in the second segment. Trust me on that one.
But, we're going to have difference of opinion on the second.
Yeah, I believe in that second one, because you're going to accuse me once again of making it about me. And I'm like, it ain't about me. But never mind. We're going to have a conversation.
Okay, we're going to talk about it. But it's the times where we disagree and we really get to talk about the full breadth of an issue. Those are the best, I think, the best times. Yeah.
Because we have trust.
Yes.
Because we trust and respect one another.
Exactly.
And that's the foundation of any type of relationship.
Right.
It's trust and respect.
And that's not easy with siblings. Like,
because you grew up together fighting.
Yes.
And then one day you wake up in the morning and be, as adults, you'd be like, you know what?
He's all right.
You all right.
I ain't like you for a good
15
years, but you all right, actually.
But like I said, trust and respect is important in any relationship.
Yes.
You know where it's extremely important?
Where is that?
In romantic relationships, especially when there's marriage involved, but even when there's not marriage involved. Mm-hmm. And we're going to get into trust, respect, and betrayal next. Jay, you sent me a video. Mm-hmm. And I often put you on blast on this show. I say you don't do no producing.
No, and I freely admit that.
Yeah, but when you do, I'm like, oh, this is something that sparked your interest. We definitely gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Because I love that you said that I just let you go. Yeah. I love to just let you go because the audience loves that, and you're always very insightful, and you be dropping some jewels every now and then.
Once in a blue moon, but sometimes, yes.
So you sent me this video. Do you want to break it down for the audience what this video was basically about?
Yeah, so it was the Pop the Balloon show.
Favorite show.
And there was a gentleman, and I feel like all the women popped their balloon pretty quickly.
They did.
And so the host was asking each woman why she popped her balloon. And overwhelmingly, it was because of the way he interacted with another woman. Mm-hmm. He was very argumentative, very, you gonna hear what I gotta say type of. And when the women would stand up for the other woman, I popped my balloon because I don't like the way that you spoke to her. Oh, you a girl's girl, huh? You a girl's girl. Not really defining what that meant. He was asked several times what he means by girl's girl. And I could tell you what he meant is feminist as a pejorative. And so I just thought it was an interesting video because his perspective was, you shouldn't be worrying how I talk to the next person, just worry about how I talk to you. And that, to me, it was just, no. How you handle other people is a clear reflection or indicative of how you're going to handle me. Mm-hmm. And so if I see you freely disrespecting other people, that's a turn off for me, because what's going to stop you from disrespecting me? So I just wanted to get your thoughts on it.
So if it's his current actions, yes, I absolutely believe that you can judge a person on their current actions when they're directed towards another person.
Right.
However, Everybody in this room know I got a shaky past when it comes to relationships.
Yes.
But I've grown and matured. I wouldn't want somebody to know about my past and judge the person that I am currently
Right.
on my past.
Yeah, I fully agree that you have to give people the opportunity to grow and change and mature. This was him in that moment, the way he was talking to another woman. It completely turned off every woman that was in there.
And he was out of pocket.
Yeah.
And he was out of pocket, but I was also watching, he's not new. There's this pastor, he's a Christian nationalist. He talks about women's place and what they should be. Some of his people in the leadership are talking about repealing the 19th Amendment, saying there should be one vote, one household, basically saying that women shouldn't have a voice. And there are some women that actually agree in that congregation, like, he's the leader, he's the head of the household, he makes the decisions. Okay. I don't agree with that, but if other people want to live that life, that's up to them.
Yeah, that's
fine.
fine.
And so this brother that was on this Pop the Balloon, that's the life he wants to live. And if that's the life he wants to live,
there's a reason why he's on that show.
Okay. There's a lot of people on that show for various reasons.
No, the reason why he's single is because of the way he talks.
Well, there might be some women that are just like, that are subservient.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. I don't want no subservient woman.
Nobody
but I
said you
also read something recently that somebody, maybe it was a philosopher, it was a feminist or something like that, said that men might settle for a subservient woman, but they want an independent woman because they want to be able to cage that bird. Like that's what the appeal is.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I was like, damn, I hope I'm not one of those type of people
I feel
that
like
want to cage that bird.
I feel like that's true because of the attacks that independent women constantly field from these podcast bros, right? Of like, oh, she an independent woman. Oh, she a girl's girl. She a feminist. She a this, she a that. Why do you feel the need to take me down a peg? I'm just not the woman for you.
Right.
So this goes back to what I said so many times of just finding someone who shares your value system. If you want a traditional household with traditional gender roles and things like that, there are plenty of it. But the problem is she don't look like Megan Thee Stallion. That's the problem. Okay.
We all want a Megan Thee Stallion.
Miss Julie down at the church,
Not
who
Miss Julie.
will make sure your house is clean, the kids are washed and homework's done, and the dinner is ready by 6 and all of that. Miss Shirley and them, they don't look like Meg, and that's the problem. That's the problem. But guess what, fellas? Who is Meg dating?
Klay Thompson.
Yeah, y'all don't look like Klay Thompson.
Well, I mean, it's not like Klay Thompson.
And y'all ain't got Klay Thompson money.
Okay, now say that, because it's not like Klay Thompson's this handsome brother.
He's not ugly. I think he's attractive.
His personality, if you like see him on interviews and stuff like that, he's hilarious. So, and I try to tell guys all the time, yes, women are drawn to physical characteristics.
Yeah, we're human beings too.
But not like men are. Men will be with a woman, she could be bad as hell and the worst person in the world.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
And I'm just like, my guy, you're unhappy. Yeah, but look at her.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, all right.
And then you'll see a fine woman with a brother who's just like.
Any sitcom, any family sitcom, it's the beautiful wife and the schlub husband.
Because Harriet was beautiful and Carl sure the hell wasn't holding it down. I'm talking about Family Matters, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
But going back to this video, I don't see anything wrong with what the women did. They were judging him, how he was interacting with these women.
Yeah.
I find a problem with him because, look, bro, if you want a subservient woman and they're not going to be subservient, there's no reason to attack them for it.
Right. That's just not the woman for you.
But this is where I said that we were going to disagree. Because this brings me to a larger issue. that a lot of people are trying to fit, what is it, round pegs in a square hole?
Yeah.
That's not what it is.
That is it.
That's it? I
Yeah.
said it right?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I said it right. Let me give you an example,
Okay.
a personal example, because, you know, I got a story
I know
to tell.
you got a story. Yes.
I have known this woman for years, and we are not dating, but we talked about it because there is mutual interest.
Mm-hmm.
And she got on me because she said, you want everything to be 50-50. I said, that's not what I said. I said, I'm looking for a partnership.
Yeah.
She's like, what's the difference? I said, the difference is a partnership, there's 100% effort by both people.
Yes.
But the percentage of what they give is going to be different in time, right?
Yeah.
There might be 70% the male, 30% the female, because she's got a lot of stuff going on at work, or she's going through something
Right.
personally, and vice versa. But there needs to be 100% effort given into that partnership.
Yes.
That's what I mean in a partnership.
Yeah.
And she was like, I just think men should take care of everything. I was like, well, you don't believe that. Because if you believe men should take care of everything, then that means you want to go back to those traditional roles. And in those traditional roles, when men take care of everything, women shut the hell up and do as they're told.
Yeah.
And you're not the type of person to shut the hell up and do as they're told. No, I have a voice. I have to say something. Then you
Exactly.
don't want a traditional situation.
Exactly.
What you want is a cake and eat it too. I said, what you want is friends with benefits. It's the same concept, right? You want what you want in your corner and your favor
Yeah.
with complete disregard to the other person.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like inherently most people are selfish.
Yeah.
So, of course, we would like for our lives and our relationships to be exactly what we would want them to be or better. So I understand that. But if you're going to get into a relationship, and this is advice coming from two single people, but if you're going to get
I'm
into
I'm single.
if you're going to get into a relationship, you can't think like that anymore.
Right. No, you have to think it is a partnership. Unless y'all both agree
Right.
these are going to be the traditional roles. But for a lot of these women out here, and I'm not dragging women, I'm dragging specifically women that talk about they want to have these traditional roles where men take care of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't want to go back to what that actually meant. What
Right.
that meant was women couldn't get a credit card without men signing off on it.
Yeah.
Women can only do certain jobs. Well, I only want to work. I only want to be at home and take care of the kids. Cool. You don't get a say in anything.
Yeah.
That's how things were back in the day. Things are better now.
Yes.
Yes. But if you want that, cool. Just understand that when it comes to that, you want that traditional male. Realize that traditional male is controlling. He wants things his way.
Yeah.
And if he's paying all the bills and taking care of everything, you can only shut the hell up. You can't have it both ways. And for the men out there that say, I want this woman to be at home taking care of the kids and cooking my meals when I come home. Cool. That means she ain't got to work.
Yeah.
That means she ain't got to have a job.
Right.
You know why? Because you want this traditional woman. Be a traditional man. You be the breadwinner, the only breadwinner. And that's the problem that I have with a lot of people out here talking about traditional roles and taking it back, is that they want it one way.
Yeah.
And as the great Marlo Stanfield says, you want it one way, but it's the other way.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means, but it sounds good.
No, meaning that they want it their way, but it's really the other way. Like it's if you want traditional, it's going to be traditional. It's going to be back in the day traditional.
And I, as a feminist, the whole point of it is not, equality with men, because then again, you have to ask which men, right? Because not all men are equal. It's not about that. It's not even really to me about equity. It's about choice. It's about being able to say, okay, I choose to be a traditional wife and mother, or I choose to be a working wife and mother, or I choose not to be a wife and mother at all, or I choose to do it on my own, or it's about being able to choose the life you want for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with wanting traditional a traditional household, traditional gender roles, or any of that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that as long as it's your choice. And back in the day, it was not a choice. It was just the way you had to live. But now we don't have to live like that. So if it's your choice and it works for the two of you, great. That's wonderful. It's the people who keep going out their lane. Stay in your lane. Date the people who share your belief system, who share your value system. Stop trying to convert people who don't have that same value system. Mm-hmm. If you meet a woman who wants to be taken care of and she'll take care of the home while you provide and protect and all of that, but you want 50-50, stop trying to convince her to go 50-50. Y'all have two different value systems. Find somebody else.
Yeah.
Stop being out here terrorizing people.
But you asked me, what does betrayal have to do with any of this?
Yes.
It's betrayal of yourself by not being honest to yourself
about
what you want, communicating what you want, and accepting the fact that maybe the person that you want doesn't want the same things as you.
Yes.
But you try to still work it out anyway because that's the person that you want. You're betraying yourself and you're betraying the person that you want to be with.
Yeah.
And yes.
And you're closing yourself off from the person you could actually be with.
Right.
By entertaining things or trying to force things that aren't, like you said, it's a square peg in a round hole, but a round peg in a square hole. Maybe, sure. The fact is, the shapes don't match. And so,
truth to power or power to truth.
One or the other.
Taking it back to the first episode. That's how we celebrate 250, baby.
Gotta bring it full circle.
Gotta bring it full circle. Truth to power to truth is one of the two things.
It's one of the two.
I'm spitting crazy on this mic. They're gonna have to clean it afterwards.
Well, I see the Lysol wipes there. So they
gonna have to clean it because I'm spitting all over the place.
This is a post-COVID world.
Yeah, normally I got me a little
everywhere.
drink. Normally I got me a little drink, but I can't handle a little drink in the studio. Plus, it's too much, expensive stuff in here. I be spilling stuff.
Yeah, you would.
I'm a little kid when it comes to this stuff. But yeah, it's betrayal of yourself.
I agree with that.
And look, I had to tell the person, I was like, look, this is probably not going to work because we're not going to see eye to eye on this. And as I was trying to explain it to the person, and mind you, I've explained this particular issue with a lot of my female friends because who doesn't want to be taken care of? Ladies and gentlemen out there, women, just let you know, I'm willing to be taken care of. I'll be a trad husband.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, I'll accept the role.
I don't know anybody who doesn't want to be taken care of
to
a certain extent. Like, we're human beings. We desire being nurtured, loved, all of these things. So to a certain extent, everybody wants to be taken care of in some way, shape, or form.
But it comes with a cost.
It comes with a cost. There's a trade-off for everything.
Yeah.
Nothing's
and if you can
free.
Accept that trade-off, more power to you. But if you can't, you're betraying yourself and betraying the other person.
Yeah.
And people need to come out here and they need to start realizing, hey, look, I like this person. I love this person. This person ain't the person for me because I want different things. If two people get together and one gets offered a new job on the other side of the country and it's their dream job, but you can't move because of your current job, what do y'all do? Well, y'all got to do what's best for you.
Yeah.
Don't betray yourself. Don't say, well, I'm not going to take my dream job because you can't come with me. Or I can't leave my... People do that every day. And then they end up resenting the other person.
Yes.
And that's another part of betraying yourself.
Yeah.
And I just see it so often. And I want to be like, why can't y'all see what I see? But I've done it to myself numerous times.
Oh, so have I.
I be betraying the hell out of myself every day.
I've dumbed myself down. I've
not dumb yourself down. You didn't dumb yourself down.
I've dumbed myself down. I've done things and go to eat at a restaurant I would never eat at in a million freaking years.
What restaurant? We're going to name? No, let's not.
No, we're not going to name drop.
It could be a sponsor one day.
It could be, so I'm not going to do that. But like just little things where it's like, why why am I changing myself for somebody that, honestly, if you think about it in a day, I only kind of like?
But you know what? People do that in life in general.
Yeah.
Like when you meet people and you're like, I want this person to be my friend. I want them to like me. You might switch up your demeanor a little bit.
Yeah.
As you get older, you stop doing that because I don't do that no more.
Oh, now that I'm on the other side of 40?
Are you on the other side of 40?
Yes.
Aren't you just on the side of 40? I don't think you're on the other side of 40.
Yeah, I've lived now for over 40 years.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
I feel like I'm on the other side of 40.
I'm
And
on the
I'm
other
only in my
side of
mid
it.
40s.
Literally the day after my 40th birthday, to me, I'm on the other side
All
of
right.
it. But now that I'm on the other side of
halfway to
it,
the upper room.
halfway. But now that I'm on the other side of it, there is like a freedom that comes with age where you no longer like change yourself so drastically for someone else because you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because you don't want to. I
no
don't
matter
want
how
to.
fine you are, and believe me, they be fine. But
Yeah, but I mean, you can find somebody else finer.
you know, as they say, the older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
I don't think that's a saying.
No, I say that sometimes.
All right, well, there you go. That's the end of this segment.
But ladies and gentlemen, tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Leave a comment down there in the comment section. Let us know what you think about what we discussed about trad, relationships, and betrayal. Betrayal of yourself and the other person. But
And do you think people's behavior towards others is indicative of how they'll treat you?
I mean, that goes back to the original question.
Yeah.
And the answer is, if they are currently doing that,
Yes.
yes. If it's their past, judge them on what they are currently doing.
Yeah. But we
Don't
say
judge
it
them
all
on
the
past.
time. When people show you who they are, believe them.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's who they are.
Yeah.
But now we're about to show you how close we are by playing a sibling game that she came up with.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get into that next. All right, sis, you came up with this sibling game
Yes.
to see how well we know each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how this is going to turn out. Because some of these questions, I was like, oh, damn.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
So you want to break down what made you come up with this idea and what made you come up with these questions?
I honestly, I have no idea. You had said something about you didn't know what we were going to talk about, so I was thinking of stuff, and I was thinking about what we did for like the 100th episode, how we answered viewer questions.
Right.
But I was like, what if we asked each other questions to see how well we know each other? So
Okay.
that was the idea. And I came up with questions. They get progressively more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 10 questions,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll answer about each other.
Right.
We're going to start off with some softball questions.
Yeah, it's called level 1 warm up.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So you want to start off with the first?
Yeah, I'll do level 1.
You already know what my favorite color is because the first question is, what is my favorite color? And you know what my favorite color is.
Pink.
Yeah, everybody know what my favorite color is.
Yes.
Now, what is your favorite color?
What is it?
I believe it's black.
That is incorrect.
Damn. I think got the warm up questions wrong.
That is correct.
It's what? Green. Green is green?
Green is my favorite color.
That's just because you like money.
That's my birthstone. It's my eye color. It just fell in
Green.
line. Yeah.
But I don't really ever see you wearing green.
Think about my childhood bedroom. What color was it? It was green.
Okay, because childhood bedroom, like, I wouldn't know.
It was green.
Okay, green is your favorite color. Well, ladies and gentlemen, green is my sister's favorite color, and mine is pink. What is pink and green in that sorority?
Yes. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is pink and green.
There you go. All right, the second question.
What is my go-to comfort food or snack?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the damn warm-up questions. Crunch and Munch?
Why would it be Crunch and Munch?
Because you did use it like Crunch and Munch when you were...
Technically, you're not wrong. It's popcorn.
I didn't know popcorn was your comfort food.
Yes, I eat a lot of popcorn.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, popcorn is good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's healthier.
Yeah.
The healthiest.
Yeah.
Healthier.
And Crunch
snack.
and Munch, I believe, is like caramel covered popcorn, correct?
We, as kids, used to tear up Cracker Jacks.
Yeah.
And if we could find Crunch and Munch, we was going to eat some Crunch and Munch.
Or maybe Crunch and Munch is toffee.
Yeah, it was all that
Something.
mixed in together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had peanuts
It had
too.
peanuts in it.
What do you think my comfort food or snack is?
I was gonna say there's a pack of pretzels that's like $2 that you like to get. You also like munchies. So one of those two maybe.
Close.
Okay.
Kettle chips.
Kettle chips. Okay.
Specifically the Harris Teeter brand. If Harris Teeter wanted to, sponsor specifically those damn chips.
Yeah.
Those chips is the reason why I'm on here looking like a chubby rock.
And y'all are probably looking at him and don't see any chub
Dog,
anywhere.
let me tell you something. There's a reason why I'm wearing black. Black is slimming. Okay. I've been eating the hell out of them damn kettle chips. Everybody that's close to me knows I got a habit.
I knew it was some sort of chip, something that come in a bag. I knew
the
that.
Munchies is my favorite snack.
Yeah.
But the Munchies, like if I don't have a probiotic, a multi-enzyme, some zinc, some lactate before I eat the Munchies, it's a problem.
Yeah. There's a lot of cheese.
It's a lot of cheese in there. It's a lot of cheese. So that's my comfort food. So if Munchies, Harris Teeter chips, Smart popcorn, or them Harris Teeter pretzels, because it's Harris Teeter.
Yeah.
That's $2. $1.99 is a bag of them in my cupboard right now.
Yeah.
Along with the popcorn that's kettle popcorn.
Oh yeah, the sweet popcorn.
The sweet, I like that kettle popcorn.
Okay. Yeah.
I love that kettle popcorn.
Yeah.
I like snacks.
Yeah, I mean snacks are great.
Yeah, I love snacks.
I don't know anybody who don't like snacks.
So I was wrong on both of the warm-ups.
Yeah.
And it's all downhill.
It's going to get progressively. Now we're moving on to level 2. This is medium familiarity.
I feel like I should explain to the people.
Okay.
Now, all 3 of the siblings are here in this room right now.
Yes.
You and our brother are closer in age.
Yes.
And are frickin' frack.
Sure.
Y'all been attached by the hip with your little adventures in the woods. Since y'all was kids.
Yeah.
Y'all done had adventures all your life.
Yes.
Your
various adventures and schemes.
Your bedrooms was right next to each other your entire lives or across the hall.
Yeah.
My bedroom has always been downstairs away from everybody else.
Yeah.
I've always been, what do y'all call me? The guest star. The guest star in the family. That if it's 26 episodes, I'm popping in. How many episodes?
I feel like you will probably show up for about no more than 7.
I would say 3 or 4.
So I'm Sandra on the Cosby Show. First season. The first season. They didn't even have her on the TV Guide cover.
No.
That's why I'm Sandra on the first. Not because something's wrong with me. We're separated by years. And by the time we were all sentient, my ass was out in the streets. I was outside.
Yeah.
So I don't know a lot about the both of you and our mom and dad.
Well, you gonna learn today.
Yeah, I'm learning.
At least about me.
The reason I needed to get that long, you know how I love to give long explanations.
Yes. Even though you didn't have to again.
No, I need to explain why the hell we've been doing 250 episodes and people be like, Bruce don't know his sister. Yes, I do. Sort of.
You'll know the answer to this next question.
Okay. So you want to ask this next question? Because we're on level 2. This is medium. And this is talk about music artists, favorite show, movie, and biggest pet peeves.
Yes. So if I could only listen to one music artist for the rest of my life, who would it be?
Prince.
Hands down.
I knew that one.
Hands down.
That should have been in level 1.
Yes. I don't know the answer to this. I'm going to say if you could listen to one music artist for the rest of your life.
Only artist, right?
What do you mean?
I can only listen to one music artist.
You can only listen to one music artist for the rest of your life. I'm feeling like it's Jay-Z, but I honestly don't know the answer to that.
You'd be right.
Yeah. Okay.
It'd be Jay-Z.
Okay.
Because, so I didn't know the answer to this question until you just gave me the answer.
Well, there you go.
It would have to be somebody whose catalog is long enough.
Yeah.
And the only other person would be Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
But once I get past 4 albums, if you don't include the Jackson 5, you just say Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, no. But Jay-Z, my favorite rapper of all time, and he's got loads of classics.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it would be Jay-Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite all-time TV show or movie?
No, you're supposed to say what is my,
Yeah.
because I'm answering for you. You're not asking me.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was asking you the question.
No.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we on the road. We figuring this out
is
as we go along.
it's
All right, let
going.
me re-ask the question.
Yeah.
Okay, what's my all-time favorite TV show or movie?
I'm going to go with TV show. I've got 2 in mind.
Okay.
I've got 2 in
You should have
mind.
gone with the movie, but go ahead, go with the TV show.
I should have gone with a movie.
You should have gone with the movie. TV show are too difficult to hammer down. We're talking about what is my favorite all-time.
I don't know your favorite all-time movie.
Okay, I'm going to give you a hint.
Can I guess for you?
Yes.
Above the rim?
Above the Rim is great, but no. What is my favorite thing? I've got a tattoo.
Oh, okay. Superman. Okay.
But what Superman movie?
Don't know.
Man of Steel.
Oh, okay. So I was going to go with TV shows. I had 2 in mind. It was Martin or Bernie Mac show. I was leaning more towards Bernie Mac.
Yeah, it would be Bernie Mac show.
Yeah,
It would be the Bernie Mac show.
Yeah. My favorite all-time television show or movie.
I'm not going to choose movie. That would be too difficult. Let's go television show. Television show. Should I go movie or television show?
Hey, it's your choice.
Hey, bro, do you know what it is?
He knows my favorite movie.
Purple Rain?
It's been the same.
Graffiti Bridge?
No, it's not a Prince film. No.
Four Curly Girls?
For Color Girls, no. It's not going to be anything involving Tyler Perry. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, so let's go TV show. Your favorite, it might be the First 48.
First 48 is not my favorite TV show.
All right, so I didn't get this one right. I don't know what it is. What is it?
I actually don't have a favorite TV show.
Okay, so what's your favorite movie?
It's a very.
Oh, wait a minute. The Wiz.
The Wiz is not my favorite movie.
Oh, damn.
You wouldn't guess it. It was a little known picture starring Christian Slater and Marissa Tomei and Rosie Perez. It was called Untamed Heart. And that is my favorite movie of all time.
I don't even think
You probably have
that
never
movie.
even seen it. Most people out there probably have never seen it, but that is my favorite movie of all time.
Okay, I think I know what the answer to this next one is.
Okay, what's my biggest pet peeve?
I thought I knew the answer, but then I was thinking about it. I don't know the answer. Punctuation. People being late.
No.
Lying? I don't know what your biggest pet. Do you know what our biggest pet peeve is? I just spit.
I think it might be the sound of me eating.
No.
I don't know what your biggest pet peeve is.
I know what yours is.
You think you know what mine is.
It's not hypocrites. Hypocrisy is not your biggest pet peeve.
No, it's not.
It's what you say is your biggest pet peeve, all the time.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it the most.
Yeah.
But hypocrisy is as a small thing that's a part of a larger thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But let's focus on your pet peeve first. What's your pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve is when people ask me things that are easily Googleable. Please do not. I can't.
You are so much like
stand when people ask me stuff that a cursory Google search will give you the answer. Please don't. I hate it. I hate it so much because I'm just gonna Google the answer.
Yeah. Yeah. And why do they think you an encyclopedia of knowledge?
Because I Google the answer and give it to them instead of telling them to look it up themselves. But yes, I can't stand when people ask me stuff that you could easily, a cursory Google search will give you the answer to that.
Google is your friend, ladies and gentlemen.
Google is your friend.
All right. So my biggest pet peeve, consideration.
That was my second guess.
But hypocrisy is in consideration as well.
Yes.
So mine is it's when people are inconsiderate, my level of inconsiderate, because we've had this conversation that
Which it's a high bar.
I don't think it's a high, it's no higher. I don't hold people to a higher standard than I hold myself to.
You hold yourself to an incredibly high standard. There are several times where I tell you don't have to give me so much of an excuse. Just tell me the thing.
I feel like holding yourself to a personal high standard is a good way to live. That's just my personal opinion.
Now,
Drive is so crazy.
Yeah, I didn't say that I wasn't crazy. I started this podcast, didn't I? But you know what? 250 episodes in.
Hey, we here.
We here.
So the next level 3, is called memory lane.
I'm 45 years old. I don't remember what I ate yesterday, but okay.
All right. So what was my favorite subject in school growing up?
We know it's not math.
It's not math, no. And I think everybody know it ain't history either.
It's not math or history. And I want to say English only because you're good in it, but I don't think that was your favorite subject.
No, it is.
It is? Oh, I just thought
I love reading and writing. No, that was my favorite.
Reading and writing.
And it was my major in college.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't. Okay.
No,
yeah.
I love reading and writing. That's my favorite subject. Your favorite subject would be history.
Yeah, that's my favorite subject.
Yeah.
But it didn't become my favorite subject until high school, and one specific teacher that showed me that history is just being messy.
Yeah, it is.
It's just being messy, and being messy is my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which childhood toy, game, or hobby do I love the most?
It's I'm gonna say video games, but I also feel like wrestling men are in there somewhere. Playing with your wrestling men when you were younger. Yes.
Playing with my wrestling men up until the age of 16, 17, and was hot when our brother gave my wrestling men, I was in my 20s, hot when he gave them to our little cousin.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah.
So it was my wrestling men. For you, you don't remember this, but your early years, it was that damn glowworm.
Oh, love that thing.
It was your glowworm.
I absolutely 100% remember glowworm, and it was just a little stuffed worm that lit up. But no, I did. But that was not my favorite childhood toy. My favorite childhood toy is how I got the nickname that our father calls me.
I don't even know the nickname that...
It's literally tattooed on my arm. But I used to have a mother goose that you put a tape in it and it'll tell you a story. And it's very similar to a Teddy Ruxpin. And I used to carry it around by its neck. I took that thing everywhere, and that's how I got the nickname Goose. But yes, it was that mother goose toy. That was my favorite.
You know what?
Childhood
I don't
toy.
remember that toy. I remember the Teddy Ruxpin. I remember the glowworm. I do not remember the mother goose.
Which is crazy because it was like a 3-foot goose.
Do not remember
3-foot white goose.
What
that
age
told
was
stories.
this?
I was very, very young.
Like 4, 5?
Yeah.
I was outside.
Yeah, you was outside.
I was outside. I don't remember no mother goose.
Yeah.
I don't remember no mother
All
goose.
right, can you name my first real job or way I made money?
Well, the first way y'all made money was at an Olympic scam.
The Kids Olympics was gonna be it could have been a real thing if we had gotten the funding and everything, if we had gotten it off the ground. But we had some haters that made us give the money back. But the Kids Olympics could have been, but that's not my first job. It was my first job.
I know what your first job is. Are we allowed to say the name of the place on air?
Just say what it is.
I mean, you
don't have to say the name of it.
You worked at a sporting goods store.
That was in my first job.
Grocery store.
I worked at the grocery store.
When did you work at the grocery store?
I used to put people's bags in there when I was 14.
I do not.
And
why was you getting jobs so young? I didn't get my first job till I was 17.
Because I wanted that moolah. I didn't want to ask nobody
Case
for
in
nothing.
Point, that Olympic scam.
Yeah, I always had some sort of money making. I do not
remember. You were 14?
Yep, I used to put people's groceries in their car.
I wouldn't remember that. I was in college.
Yes.
I
Okay.
wouldn't remember that.
True.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
I was literally in college.
Yeah, but that was my first job. I worked at the grocery store, and I was too young for the register, so I put groceries in people's cars. And then one day, a guy came and said, "You too cute to be out here working." And I said, "You right," and I quit.
That's one thing all of us will do is
Yeah.
quit a job.
We will quit a job. Your first job was at the calendar store?
No, that was my first management job. They made me a manager. I was 18 years old, assistant manager of a store
Insanity.
and a major brand store because it was a calendar store for the holiday season, but it was a bookstore.
Oh, right.
Because I lied and said, they was like, "You read a lot of books?" I said, "Hell yeah, I read a lot of books." I don't read not another book.
No.
Not
What was
that.
your first job?
That was my first job.
That's what I just said.
No, Walden Books.
Yeah, you said a calendar store.
Oh, that was your first management. Okay, your first job was the bookstore.
Yeah,
Got it.
Actually, technically, my first job, paying job, was a basketball counselor.
Oh, yeah. Well, then.
Where I had to defend him because he was running his mouth against the two biggest people in both neighboring high school and my high school, both older than me, and they was about to throw him in the trash can. And I was like, "Man, look, I'll die for my brother. Do y'all feel like dying? Because y'all gonna win.
It's a choice.
It's gonna be never ending.
Yeah.
Y'all better put my brother down."
Yeah.
But I knew my brother was wrong. Matter of fact, my brother has got me into a lot of fights through the years.
No, that's
haven't?
That's overstated. Now, what you missed was people be messing with me because I'm little.
What about the time you made me punch that boy because you said he bothered you, and then I was barred with playing all the other kids in the neighborhood?
We gonna cut all this out, y'all.
No, we not. We leaving this in because I got some pain and
We
suffering.
got 2 more questions left.
All right, my bad.
We got
But my
level
first
4.
job, I worked at a bookstore, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't read no books. People used to come in there. "What do you recommend?" It's a whole section of books over there that you might want to check out.
So that table in the middle, that's the new stuff that just came in.
I was like,
can go check that out.
You look like a romance lady. There's some books. They're not going to be in order because they told me to put the books in order. And I just got tired, just started putting books wherever.
Self-help, all in in nonfiction and fiction is in the.
People be coming up and they just be like, I found this romance novel in the action adventure section next to Star Wars. I was like, you know what? People always not putting stuff back where it's supposed to be. Here you go. I'll take it. And the manager was like, "That's happening a lot lately." I was like, "I don't know what's going on." It was me. It was me. It got real bad when I got to be assistant manager because then I just wouldn't put no books away. Because then I was the boss.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to stay up here at the cash register.
Right.
And y'all go ahead and put these books away. Oh, fake ass Dewey Decimal System. All right, let's finish these last 2.
All right, level 4 is called tricky and personal.
Right. So, if I won the lottery tomorrow, what's the first big thing I would buy or do? Now, I know what this is.
Yeah.
And I've talked about it before.
The first big thing you would buy or do if you won the lotto.
We ain't got all day.
I literally don't know.
Okay. So if I won the lotto, I have to help people.
Yes,
Got to get right with the Lord.
you're right.
I've always had the idea of a way to end or help homeless people
Okay.
is by building a hotel, giving them a job, giving them a place to stay in a hotel as they work in the hotel.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be to generate money. It would be an opportunity for people to get back up on their feet. And I would promote it as that.
Yeah.
And then, a lot of people who are like, "Oh, he's just trying to help the community," would come and stay in the hotel. And that would just go back into services. We would have social service programs to help with anything that they might be addicted to, medical programs, if they had mental health issues.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that I would do would be start a foundation that would lead to the building of a hotel or something like that
Yeah.
to help homeless people get back on their feet.
Very cool. What would I do if I won the lotto tomorrow? What would be the first big thing that I would buy or do?
Well, we know you're not going to buy a boat.
No.
We know that. Now, I know you're going to buy something.
But
And
what would be the first thing I do.
The first thing you do is give everybody in the family money.
Yep.
Yep. That's the first thing that you would do.
Yep.
We've often talked about that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that I do my one thing to get right with the Lord first.
The first thing I would do is pay my bills.
I'm giving people money first before my bills. I got some bills. My student loans,
yeah,
they done tripled since Trump took over.
Yeah, that was the first thing. But
still.
After I do that, like that cursory thing where I get my financial situation straight, it would be to start cutting checks pretty much. Because ultimately, if I won the lotto, I would give myself a salary, and then everything else would be I wouldn't be liquid, because then people can say, hey, can you give me $1 million? Nope, I'm not liquid. I get a little salary based on maybe my returns or something. I get a little salary, and that's how I live.
Yeah, I mean that's basically. All right.
Last question.
Go ahead. It's your turn.
What's one dream or life goal I've told you about that I've never told many other people?
It wouldn't be me. It would be him. You did tell me. It would be him. He would know.
Okay, well then what's one dream or life goal that I have?
You've done everything that you almost wanted to do.
There's one thing that I've wanted that's pretty much been the only thing I've ever wanted for myself.
Are we talking about the thing that you're about to do soon? Yeah, it's to have kids.
Yep. That's it. That's all I've always just wanted to be a mom. That's it. That's pretty much my only life goal that I've ever had.
I thought it was the coffee shop event space.
Oh, yeah. I would also like to have a coffee shop / event space, but my ultimate life goal, but my ultimate life goal or dream is to be a parent. Yes.
Okay. Well, that's mine too.
It is.
And if any woman out there that's got some money want to take care of me, just want somebody to. I actually, I have an agreement with a good friend of mine. Mm-hmm. And
as we tend to make at our age.
Yeah. But yeah.
Gotta have a plan B.
I don't think that's. Well, I haven't. I don't think that's what my goal is now.
What is your life goal or your dream now?
I don't have one. Because I don't have a goal. I was literally
get this podcast off the ground and make money.
Yes and no. If my goal is to make money off the podcast, then it ceases to become authentic.
Yeah.
Because then the goal becomes to make money. And don't get me wrong, this is a business, but as somebody who has done businesses before, the larger goal has to be why you started it.
Yeah.
And I didn't start it to make money. This is a byproduct. And that's a great byproduct. It'd be even greater if we was making more.
For sure.
To at least cover the bills. But no. The goal, I don't have a larger goal. And honestly, I've accomplished everything that I've ever wanted to accomplish in my life aside from having a family. But everything else, I've accomplished everything. There's not been one thing that I've been like, damn, that didn't happen the way I wanted to. Yeah, I wanted to play college ball, but I still had the opportunity to. I chose, once I got to college, I didn't want to play ball.
Yeah.
Because I didn't love it. I liked it.
Yeah.
I was in like with it, not in love, which I've also found out that it happens with me with a lot of women. That I'm in
but I think that's okay. Like, I feel like a lot of times people get too wrapped up in like, what's the purpose of my life? I mean, I really honestly don't think it matters. I think that if you go to bed feeling like today was all right, then I feel like that's fine. Like, I don't think you need a life's purpose or some ultimate goal or things, because then once you reach it or accomplish it, then what you gonna do?
Yeah.
I think it's life is just a series of small goals that you set for yourself.
Yeah.
And you hope to accomplish them one by one, and then you set another. And I think that's fine.
But enjoy the journey of accomplishing those goals.
Right.
Don't be so obsessed with accomplishing your goals that you can't appreciate the journey, like the fact that we're 250 episodes in.
Yeah.
We're in this great studio with this great setup,
Yeah.
and that's the next goal. The
Yeah.
goal is to do this more consistently. Not the show, but the setup like this.
Yeah.
I feel like the final product is going to be really dope. It's something that the audience is really going to enjoy. And I got an odd feeling they'll be like, we want more of this. And we might make that happen.
Maybe.
But Jay, what do you want to tell the people out there?
Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to do that every episode, huh?
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Sometimes
Most of the time I don't have anything, and today is no different.
No, you just drop something with the goals and life and all that.
Yeah. I would also, you don't have to have an overarching purpose or dream or goal or plan, and that stuff is great. But write it in pencil because life happens. And
Life be life.
And then I would also encourage everyone, as you are tackling these dreams and goals and things, to remember to be present and enjoy where you are, because you're further along than you were yesterday. And if you're not, then you got some things to get together,
And on that note, I want to thank you all for listening for 250 episodes. I want to thank you all for watching for 239 episodes. And until next time, as always, I'll holla. Woo, that was a hell of a show. Thank you for rocking with us here on Unsolicited Perspectives with Bruce Anthony. Now, before you go, don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, comment, and share our podcast wherever you're listening or watching it to it. Pass it along to your friends. If you enjoy it, that means the people that you rock with will enjoy it also. So share the wealth, share the knowledge, share the noise. And for all those people that say, well, I don't have a YouTube. If you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can actually watch our video podcast and YouTube exclusive content. But the real party is on our Patreon page, After Hours Uncensored and Talking Straight-ish. After Hours Uncensored is another show with my sister. And once again, the key word there is uncensored. Those are exclusively on our Patreon page. Jump onto our website at unsolicitedperspectives.com for all things us. That's where you can get all of our audio, video, our blogs, and even buy our merch. And if you really feel generous and want to help us out, you can donate on our donations page. Donations go strictly to improving our software and hardware so we can keep giving you guys good content that you can clearly listen to and that you can clearly see. So any donation would be appreciative. Most importantly, I want to say thank you for listening and watching and supporting us. And I'll catch you next time. Audi 5000. Peace.